Excuse me. Good afternoon. Oh, let's start again, mate. Good afternoon, Gooners. Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome along to In the North Bank with me, Des the Enforcer, and Des is what? Des is the top. I am the bottom. Ooh, oh, okay. Des the Enforcer.
I got him to say one.
I read one out. We are live, and Richard's just set me up all right, good one. So that's all right. Yeah, me, Des the Enforcer, and of course, Statman Rich. How you doing, mate?
Brilliant, thank you. And you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Can't complain. Yeah, we've gone live, guys, because we're just doing a review show of Burnley versus Arsenal. But we're also going. It's a double-edged sword because we're going to do a preview show of Sparta Prague versus Arsenal, which is tomorrow night at 5:45, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to put your comments in the chat, please do so. Let us know what you thought about the game at the weekend. Put that in the comments. Put whatever you like in the comments, really, as long as it's respectable and suitable. You can put what you like in the comments. But anyway, right, you did the watch along, mate. I was at a wedding. I had to watch the match later on.
Yeah.
So do you want to give your breakdown of what you thought of the match, and then I'll just
Yeah. So I thought starting with a lineup, that was I was pretty happy with that. I don't know how you felt.
No, I was happy with it.
Yeah, and first 14 minutes, I thought we were probably just a little bit sloppy, a little bit getting into the game,
Mm-hmm.
and just figuring it out, and then we get that corner. Great opening goal, bit of improvisation by Gabriel to get it to Gyökeres, and Gyökeres in the middle pretty much couldn't miss from there, could he? So adds to his tally, and then in the next sort of I'd say about to the 38th minute, we were literally swarming all over Burnley, and you had two twice Gyökeres fed in. Saka should have had at least one assist out of that, and then that beautiful ball across field to
that was an amazing ball.
Trossard on the counter straight into who crossed it for Rice, who was unchallenged for a header, and we went 2-0 up. Couple changes enforced changes at half time, which was fair enough, and we didn't look the same team in the second half. But I'm not sure how much of that is down to the personnel change and how much of that is down to us just managing game management and just and to be honest, Burnley, apart from the free kick right at the end that hit the woodwork, didn't really look like laying a glove on us.
No, they didn't look like scoring, did they?
Yeah, it was just keeping them at arm's length for most of it. So I don't know how you saw it.
Well, quite the same as you, mate, really, to be quite honest. But I just felt that it wasn't Saka's strongest game. I think Saka needs a rest. It wasn't Saka's strongest game, but I will say this: dominant in the first half, absolutely dominant in the first half. Began with sloppy passing, but we're doing that a lot lately. We're kind of the first half is kind of trying to work the other team out, isn't it?
Yeah,
and and build on that. Very flat second half, if I'm being totally honest with you. But as you say, that was down to circumstances. I mean, Gyökeres going off. We don't. I heard reports it was a head injury. There's other reports it was a muscle injury.
I mean, that is the thing, because we're watching it. He wasn't limping, and he'd got a little elbow in the head. So it was. There was no real anything really coming out, so you had to assume it was it wasn't until the post-match press conference that Arteta said it was actually a muscle niggle and
All right.
and Zubimendi took a knock.
Okay. I
So
mean, Zubimendi again was class, absolute class.
yeah.
You know, before I carry on, mate, I'm just going to say hello to BX because he's joined us. So here we go. Good afternoon, BX. Just a little after 10 a.m. my time. Greetings, everyone. Well, we've done it at a decent time for you today, then, BX. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Hope you're well. And he's also said something about Saka, I think. Hold on one second. Saka definitely needs time off to get match fit a bit more. Agreed. He doesn't look limber. Yep, totally. Hopefully, Madueke will be back soon. Then we won't have to rely. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know the kids are strong, but we won't have to rely on the kids if Madueke comes back and if Kai comes back. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But that's all conjecture, really.
Yeah.
Dalman and Ethan should be there until reinforcements come back. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I mean, that would be possibly my only complaint, but I suppose it depends what promises he's made to and what he told Ethan, because I would have possibly taken off Saka in that game and then put on and played Ethan at the start on that wing just to get, and then you could have swapped him into the midfield.
I mean, in fairness, yes. In fairness, Saka could have had 2 goals.
Yeah.
In fairness, but he didn't. He looked tired, and 2-0 up, we actually could take players off. So
yeah.
it was good. But I've got to say, let's just quickly break it down as well, though. Straight question: is Declan Rice the perfect corner taker at the moment?
Or is he? He's probably the best all-round midfielder. I don't know too many other all-round midfielders. He's becoming the total midfielder, isn't he? He can play. He can play the 6. He can play the 8. He can score goals. He can defend, tackle, and he runs like there's no tomorrow. So
I saw a stat the other day as well, Richard. This will impress you because I saw a stat. Apparently, he scored more goals playing for Arsenal than he did for West Ham in the whole time he was there already.
yeah, which is pretty impressive. I mean, his stats for the weekend, he was first in everything in that match. First for ball progressing the ball, first for ball carries, tackles, all the stats. So that tells you what sort of. And he rightly he had my man of the match, and I think he got man of the match in the stadium as well.
Well,
Rightly so.
I was going to give him man of the match as well, mate. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
Even though Gyökeres played really well.
yeah, Gyökeres would have been a close second.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to say,
we'll
mate, that ball out to Trossard was something else, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was his thing, and he's able to get back, fight fires. He's able to get forward, do everything right. But with Gyökeres yesterday, that's his best 45 in an Arsenal shirt.
Oh, without a shadow, that this weekend, without a shadow of doubt, mate. I've heard people say on the social media as well that they're not sure about Gyökeres at the moment because they see traits of not of Kai Havertz, of Ozil in him, right? I don't agree with that, right? To the degree that Gyökeres is a striker with a striker's mentality, yeah, and that may come across as arrogant sometimes, but I don't see traits of Ozil in him. What do you?
No, I'd have to understand where we're coming from, because Ozil was a really calm, laid back.
I think it's
Number 10. he wasn't necessarily about the final ball or the goal. He was about getting that extra pass out, getting one more pass, and making sure you just kept that move going.
Well, I'm assuming this. Don't quote me on this, right? But I'm assuming that it's because of there are fans who hold Ozil responsible for certain things. Do you know what I mean? I think it's them lot. I think it's those lot that are speaking out and saying that, oh, hope Gyökeres doesn't treat us like Ozil did, or words to that effect. I'm not quoting them word for word, obviously, but you get the gist of what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah, I mean you got to think of how we won. We won FA Cups with Ozil in that team, so you can't. You can't. Whatever you think about the player, we won trophies with him as part of our midfield.
I don't think we've got anything to worry. Before I move on, I don't think we've got anything to worry about with Gyökeres, to be honest. I don't.
No, I mean he's quite an intense character, but there's still a calmness in his persona as well.
He's starting to enjoy himself as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like about it. But anyway, so yeah, 14 minutes, first goal. What a corner. Now, it looked like it was a back heel from Gabriel, but was it?
Well, it was something. It was some sort of cushioned shot, cushioned pass back into Gyökeres's path.
He couldn't have scored an easier goal, really, could he?
No, but you're wanting your striker in those positions to gobble those up, and it's very similar to a lot of our goals, to the Eze one. You have Gabriel in the centre. He pulls to the back post. Everyone pulls to the back post. Burnley players go that way, and Gyökeres is left in that middle of that with one Burnley defender next to him, one on the line alongside the keeper, and he's got quite a bit of freedom of that box, and we seem to be doing that. We seem to be pulling defenders one way, going for the knockback, and leaving a huge hole in that central area for somebody to latch on to score goals.
But that's the thing, because now, as we've said, and we've said in other shows, and it's the truth, Gyökeres is pulling defenders off of Saka, and Saka's pulling defenders off of Gyökeres. And it would seem now that Gabriel is pulling defenders off of Gyökeres as well.
Yeah.
It's all about the team, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't have scored an easier goal, could he? Really?
No, as I said, you're wanting your striker in that within that box to be a fox in the box, to sniff out those tap-ins. I don't care if he gets 15, 16 of them a season.
Mate, I'll take it. If he gets one every game, I'll take it.
Yeah, because this is what teams like Burnley that we got him for. Not against the Liverpools, not against the Cities, because we've got big game players that can win the big games. It's against the teams that put a low block in that we struggle against, and I've heard the criticisms that he scored goals, but he hasn't scored the first goal. He hasn't scored the winning goal, and bits and pieces. Well, so Saturday he scored the first goal in the match. He set up the second, which was ultimately the winner, and he's contributing all around. I mean, if you look, there was at one point in the match, the two fullbacks had were being pulled out by Saka and Trossard, who stayed really wide, and you had two centre backs right on the Gyökeres, and they're having to do that, and it means other players are getting space, and we're capitalising on that. And if you look for that second goal, it came from a Burnley throw in.
Yeah.
We cleared it. We got up the pitch, and it was a 3-on-2.
Yeah.
And then Rice arrived late in the box to put that header home. But at that point, it meant Burnley didn't have any choice but to come and play. And
Exactly.
as I said, we kept them reasonably at arm's length. So I think they had a header they should have done better with, which hit the top of it, went over, and then the free kick. Another day that goes in.
I mean, the header by Rice was a strong header as well, because it weren't like close to the keeper, or it was like
it was a bullet header, wasn't it?
It was a good 15 yards out, and the keeper wouldn't have reached it all day. You know what I mean? It's good goal. But we have to move on, mate. We have to talk about the clean sheet again. No shots on target for Burnley.
No shots on target. No.
David Raya's got the easiest job in the world at the moment, isn't
he? Yeah, but that's I mean, it's a team effort, isn't it? I mean, if you look in that match, you had Trossard and Saka at points sprinting back to get behind the ball, and just and they're taking a real pride in not conceding.
Yeah.
It's becoming a badge of honour, isn't it?
So before we, but you're completely right. But before we move on to Sparta Prague tomorrow, two things I want to bring up. Right, number one, Trossard. He knew he couldn't outrun Walker, so he used his skill against him on the wing. And I noticed that in the game that Trossard was using his skill, not his speed. Yeah, because he knew that he couldn't outrun Walker, so that's fine. But I want you to give your thoughts on that, but also the second point, your thoughts on Zubamendi, mate.
I mean, you know how I feel about Zubamendi. Zubamendi for me, it's just different gravy. He controls the game. He's passing through the lines, excellent. Okay, his accuracy in that, but when you're passing the ball into the final third, where you've got lots of bodies and bits, you're never going to get a high accuracy rate. But he controls the tempo. We look so much in control, and if you look at how him and Rice are playing, they're dovetailing. If it's either him going forward or Rice going forward,
it's like they're taking turns. It's like they're taking turns, isn't it? Yeah,
it reminds me ever so much of Vieira and Petit.
Yes, yeah, no, that's a good, that's a good combination. Yeah,
because those two had that understanding. If Vieira was going forward, Petit would stay back, and when Petit was going forward, Vieira would be the one staying back,
covering each other. They what they should be doing, and they've got that chemistry, haven't they? They've got that.
And they built that understanding reasonably quick, and they're highly intelligent footballers. But I don't see too many number sixes better than Zubamendi in the world. The only possible one I would say is better than him is Rodri. And Rodri doesn't do what Zubamendi does, but he does it a different way.
I mean, there are people saying, and I think you were one of them, signing of the summer, Zubamendi.
Yeah, he's got to be right up there. I mean, there's not many better. I can't, but you can say have been better. Maybe Donnarumma for City, and Shirky for City, but
No, I don't
Yeah,
think you should. No, I would put Zubimendi over both of those, but I get where you're coming from.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there are other players to put in that conversation, but
Yeah.
I mean, for the price and what he's bought and what he's doing for us.
Right. So before we go on to Sparta Prague, mate, I'm just going to go quickly into the chat. This ain't going to be a long show, guys. It's going to be about half an hour. So yeah. So BX is saying, I'd hate to get Noni back for only for Saka to go back out injured. No, the reason I'm saying what I'm saying, BX, is because I don't think he's injured. I just think he needs a rest. And it's going to bring me to a major question in a minute when we start talking about Sparta Prague, but you'll get what I mean, okay? And then he says, is Rice captain of England under Tuchel? No, I think it's Harry Kane, isn't it?
It's still Kane when he's
It is
in.
still Kane, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Kane, BX, mate, as far as we know.
Yeah, it's Kane when he's on the pitch. I think Rice has it when he's not on the pitch, but
Charles87, at Charles87, thanks for joining us, mate, in the North Bank Dares. Which are the one or two players, if injured beyond a month or so, will massively derail our Premier League title charge? For me, it's Declan. Every season he is climbing up the Ballon d'Or ladder. Yeah, well, yeah, but he seems to be as fit as a butcher's dog, doesn't he? He seems, I mean, don't get me wrong, touch wood. I don't want to get Declan Rice injured. I didn't want to get Odegaard injured. Well, anybody that's injured has a. Let's be honest, guys, right? Thanks for your comment, by the way, Charles, and thanks for joining us. Yeah, please do so in the future. And don't forget to subscribe to us if you get a second. And if you haven't subscribed already, all of you that are watching now or later, please subscribe. You know what to do. Hit the bell so you know when stuff's coming out. But the point I'm trying to make is, right, this is how good this team is when players like Ben White, Miles Lewis-Skelly can't even get in the team. Yeah, because the team is that strong at the moment, and you've got everybody's fighting for every single place. I mean, you've got Timber, who's a machine. Yeah, I mean, he's just such a different player this season. He's unbelievably good.
Well, my answer to that question would be,
yeah, go on, go for it.
I would be looking at Gabriel Saliba, Timber, Rice, and Saka. Any one or two, any two of those, any three of those out at the same time for a length of period could impact the team seriously.
This isn't an injury question, Richard. This is a positional question, right? Okay. So Kai is out at the moment. When he's fit, does he walk straight back in this team, or is Gyökeres doing enough for you to say, "Hold on, mate"?
Depends who we're playing.
Right.
You see, if we're playing a Man City or a Liverpool, I would have Kai straight in there.
Is that because of experience?
Yeah, he's and I think he's probably slightly better against those teams than Gyökeres. Because but I wouldn't be putting Kai against the Burnleys, the West Hams. I'd be bringing him on afterwards. And again, I'm saying go to about 60 odd minutes. 65 minutes. And then those players, Man City players, are thinking, we've just had a hell of a ride with Kai. Now look who's coming on.
But the thing is,
and
right,
against tiring legs, I think Gyökeres is going to be more effective.
So you've led me to another question, just going on what you've just said, right? And this isn't a dig, mate. But if you're saying bring on Gyökeres for the West Hams and the Burnleys and Wolves, let's say, yeah.
Well, I'm saying start him against them.
Yeah. All right. But does that make him look weak, though?
No, because we didn't need him against the Liverpools, the Man Cities, the Tottenhams, the top teams last season.
Right. Okay.
Well, but we did need him in the 1-1s against the Palaces, the losses to West Ham.
Right. I get you now. I get you. Yeah. I get you.
Well, the teams where we struggled with Kai we've done better with Gyökeres in, and he's the sort of player just to to get to run through about 6 players and the ball trundle over the line. He gives us a different dimension.
No, I get it. Now you broke it down and explained it. I get it. Yeah. So before we do move on to Sparta Prague, one more thing. We have to talk about Arteta. Yeah. How's he getting it so right at the moment, Richard, in your opinion?
Because he's got the squad now. He has the ability. I mean, he's been you're slightly unlucky, but I think we would have seen more rotate. We would have seen how well he rotates if Havertz and Madueke hadn't been injured. So that's hampered him a bit, but he still got it right. There are even when in the City game when he's starting the lineup, he got wrong because he thought we were going to face a certain type of game, and it didn't pan out like that in the first 45. He changed it, and he got it right with his subs in that game, and he's learning. And he'll make mistakes. Every manager makes mistakes.
Every manager does. Yeah, no, I agree.
But he's now got the tools, as long as he uses them properly and makes good use of them and gets the rotations so that our injury record improves. We've got a very good chance of lifting silverware this season.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I agree. I just want to say hello to Gary. Hello, mate. DWTT, don't waste a tweet. Go over to his channel, guys. He's on YouTube. He does some brilliant Arsenal content. You'll see our other friend that does the preview show with us, the Shots Fired. Mr. Tom is over there with him. Go and check him out. Go and show the brother some love. Give him a like. Give him a share. It's BX, you know about Gary, don't you? So yeah, go and show the brother some love. Give him a share. Give him a like. And yeah, see what he's all about, because that's what we like to do. We like to share stuff around there. So there we go. And BX says Berta. Berta is what's making, I think he means that's what's making Arteta look better or seem better. Not look better, but seem better.
Yeah, well, you've got to give Berta his praise. He's come in and got filled the holes that were there in the gap, and he's filled them really well.
Yeah, well, he said Berta has been the missing piece in equipping the manager with better players. I agree with you, BX. I said before Zubimendi came in, I said he was the signing of the summer. And he knows how to keep players as well. He's giving them contracts now that they want to stay at the Arsenal. You know, yeah. I mean, look at Saliba as an example. Had interest from Real Madrid. He's not going nowhere now. You know what I mean? And it would be the same with Saka and whoever else wants to sign a contract. You know what I mean? So that's good. Charles is saying something else as well. Let's have a look. Correction, Des. It's Slavia Prague, not Sparta. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I apologise. I got it wrong.
Oh, yeah. I put Slavia Prague in the...
oh, did you?
Well,
that's probably why I got it wrong then, in the title.
Yeah.
Well, it's your fault. It's your... Charles, blame him. No, I'm only joking. Charles, I always make one mistake a show, if not two. All right? It's Slavia. Yeah, weaker. Yeah. Prague brothers. Can't be considered minnows, and they have held draw at Atlanta. You can't, in the Champions League, mate, you can't regard anybody as a minnow. Anybody, any dog, any good dog on their day could beat you. You know? BX is saying hello to Gary, and Gary is saying hello to BX. God, there's a lot of friendship in this chat. I love it. Thanks for the plug, Des. No, not a problem, mate. Anytime, anything to help. Anything to help another Arsenal brother out, no problem, mate. Anytime. Thanks for being here. Right, so we're going to move on to Slavia Prague. We'll get the name right this time, Rich. Slavia Prague. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. The obvious question I'm going to ask, right? And against Slavia Prague, do we play Dauman? Do we start with Dauman over Saka?
Possibly. it's a nice idea, but I'd maybe start with Saka and then give him for 45 to 50 minutes, and then bring her down and on. The game should be done by then, but yeah, if we're on the money, but it is the lineup that's going. We've got to really think, because I'm not sure I'd want to risk Rice in this game.
Okay, and we're not going to have Zubimendi either because of the yellow card situation.
Yeah.
So
I've got quite, and I'm not sure Norgard is quite that level. So that puts an interesting spin on what I'd do in midfield.
As silly as this may sound, though, this seems like it's the match to have problems, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
If you're going to have problems, it's the match to have problems in, instead of like a Premier League match or a harder opponent. I'm not saying that I'm not taking them for granted. I'm just saying if it was a harder opponent in the Champions League, you wouldn't want the problems that we've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this is obviously no Zubimendi. So who's he going to put in place of Zubimendi to begin with?
Right. I think he'll probably go with Rice.
Right.
But if it was me, I would go Lewis Skelly.
Right. Okay. I don't think he's going to do that though.
No.
Yeah. But so shall we put a predicted 11 together then?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
So in goal, I think he'll stick with Raya.
Well, I definitely think it's Raya in goal.
Yeah, he'll stick with Raya. A back four, I'm genuinely going to go. I see him starting strong, so I see the normal back four. I think it's going to be Timber. Correct me if you want to chuck any more in. You know, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori.
Yeah, that's where I'd make one of my two changes to the back four.
Come on, then, bring it up.
So I would put Mosquera in there for Saliba. He's just come back from a knock. Give him an extra bit of rest. Keep Gabriel in, or you could do it the other way. Why as Gabriel hasn't had much of a rest, give Gabriel a rest and put Mosquera and Saliba together.
Well, before we carry on, mate, BX makes a good point. Does Hencape or Mosquera get another run? They could both get a run, to be honest with you, BX.
My second change would be at left back, and I would have Hencape in there.
Yeah, and he's proved that he's a unit and he's fast. He's fast, isn't he? Hencape.
Yeah.
I like him. I hope we keep him. I actually do like him. I think he's got a lot of potential. He really has. Okay, so the changes in the back four could be Saliba for Mosquera and it could be Hencape for Gabriel, yeah? Okay, so let's just say like that, yeah?
Yeah.
It's either going to be the normal two or it's going to be the two other guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mosquera, yeah? So midfield then. The midfield's going to be different, obviously, because no Zubimendi.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a double pivot.
Yep.
Of Norgard and Lewis Skelly. I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll go Norgard Rice.
Yeah. To start with,
I would, if it was me, go Norgard, Lewis Skelly.
So where are you putting Ayse then?
Ayse will be left.
Are you putting him on the wing?
I'm putting him on the wing.
Right. Okay. So are we having a midfield, a three midfield, or just a two?
Yes, we're having a midfield.
So who's your three midfield then, mate? Give us your three midfield.
So I'm going Norgard, Skelly, Nwaneri.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right. Okay. Can I just go to the chat before we give the front three, mate? Is that all right? So you know what people are thinking.
Yeah.
Colin's got another comment here. No, not Colin. Charles. I keep thinking Colin's joined us, but he hasn't. I thought I saw him pop up a second ago. Yeah. Sorry, Charles. I got you muddled up with someone else. I apologise. Charles is saying Norgard to Slavia away should work right. Jorginho wrote, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Come and do a professional job. Marshal the defence. Maintain the clean sheet. Dream going. Yeah. Good comment. Totally agree with that as well. That makes a lot of sense. BX, what are you saying, my friend? That's the luxury of having quality in depth, most definitely. Yeah. I mean, if it's a problem to have, as I said, this is the game to have it. And when we're breaking it down, it's not as much of a problem as you think, is it?
No.
You know what I mean? Just a couple more, Rich, and then we'll go on to the strikers. I've done that one, sorry. And this one here, MLS in midfield. So you're agreeing with Richard, BX, yeah? Let us know in the comments that you're agreeing with Richard. That's fine. Okay, so we've done the back four, we've done the midfield. What's your three up front then, Rich?
Eze left, Marino up top,
yeah,
and Saka on the right for 50 minutes.
Get
that first goal when you can swap him out.
I'd make one change there.
Yeah.
Trossard up the middle.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
But then Marino's a good shout as well.
Yeah. I was just thinking, give Trossard a little bit of a break.
Yeah, maybe start with Marino. And then bring on Trossard later on if you have to. Yeah. That's a good point. No, that's good. That's good. I mean, do we know who the danger men from Slavia Prague are? Is there anybody to worry about?
Oh, give me for 30 seconds, I'll tell you.
No problem. What do you think about that lineup, guys, that we've just given you? Would you agree with it, or do you want to give us a totally different one? I mean, I think we've done quite well there, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, Saka will probably start. Rice will probably start, you know.
Yeah.
Dowman can come on for Saka.
Yeah.
What about the young lad again, the Anus?
Yeah, he could play. I had thought about him, but I didn't know whether his inexperience would be. So, Usman Diamonde, is the striker.
Yeah,
Schranz the winger.
Yeah,
Sevic, Petrosevic the midfielder. Christoph Savieris is another midfielder, and Zimmer, who's a defender.
Well, yeah, mate.
They're the most notable players, and probably the ones that, if you're looking would cause a problem. From set pieces, the two midfielders are the engine room of that Slavia Prague, so we're going to have to sort that out. And the winger Savic, Diamandi is the striker, and the winger is quite pacey and tricky. So,
well, you know what? BX has given us another combination for up front, mate. Yeah. See, there's three combinations because me and you had ours, and now BX has got his. I'd go Trossard, Marino, and Ethan in attack.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's just he seems to have been reluctant to use Ethan on the right wing this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, whether that's because he wants him to stay central and learn the central and not mess up the thinking in his head and mess up what he needs to do in that position. But it's not a bad shout. It would. I'd like to have seen that against Burnley as well.
Fair enough. He also said, I want Ethan and MLS involved in the attack. And he's also said, we'll need Norgard in midfield for a physical presence. Again, great comments, guys. Absolutely brilliant. So Slavia Prague kickoff tomorrow at 6:45, is it?
5:40.
5:45.
Yeah, 5:45.
There will be a watch along, guys. So if you want to, you can join us in the watch along. It'll be me and Rich, and if anybody else wants to join us, but it'll definitely be me and Rich watching that one. I couldn't do the Burnley game at the weekend because I was busy. I'm also not going to be doing the watch along this weekend either, Rich, because I'll be at the match.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you'll have to get someone to jump in again. We'll have to get someone to jump in again with you, mate.
Yeah, well, it's a lot easier when it's televised than
Yeah,
than if
cool.
if it's not televised, because
Yeah.
I've got to try and find a stream that doesn't crash and isn't grainy or bitty. But yeah,
So,
that's fine. I'm sure somebody will jump on with me.
yeah, I'm sure they will. We'll sort it out. But as I say, guys, there will be a watch along tomorrow night. Me and Richard, as always, because we love it, don't we, mate? And
Oh yeah.
then there will be one on Saturday as well. But as I say, I won't be there because I'll be actually at the match. But what I'm going to try and do, mate, is send you a video at half time.
Yeah, brilliant.
And
we'll get that up
even though
in
I'm going to be in the home end, but I'll still send you. I'll see what I can do sending you a video, right? But guys, we haven't quite finished just yet because obviously it's. Hold on. Charles has got a few things to say, and then it's predictions, Richard.
Yeah.
All right. Can I just say as well, I got the Burnley Arsenal prediction right, 2-0. So
Yes, yeah. I mean, me, you, and Brian we we all got the correct result, but me, you, and Brian got the correct score as well.
yeah. Well, I think we should be given extra points for that, by the way. But that's all right.
Well, well, it's 3 points if you get correct score and result.
Oh, is it? All right.
It's
Okay.
1 point for the correct result. So
Right, okay.
yeah.
I'd go Eze, left wing Marino, and centre forward, and Dowman on the right wing. So there you go. There's another combination. So we've never had these many combinations in such a long time, have we? You know what I mean?
And this is the beauty of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's we have got a decent squad depth.
He said, Charles is asking, what are your other game predictions? PSG versus
PSG versus Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich versus PSG, and
well, I think because it's at home, Bayern win that probably 2-1.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go PSG 2-1.
And I see Real Madrid smacking Liverpool 3-0.
Do you know what? It's exactly what I was thinking, 3-0. So I'll go with you on that one as well, mate. But I'm flipping it on you because I'm going PSG against Bayern 2-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's fair enough. Yeah. For me, Bayern and PSG are the best two teams in the competition.
Is White out injured, Richard? I don't think he is he?
No, he's not injured, but Timber is the better one-on-one defender, and because of I'm sure the winger is the left winger, the one I just mentioned just a minute ago. Give me a name. I'll tell you his name again. Schranz, Ivan Schranz. So I'm sure he is for me is is a left winger for them, which puts him up against Timber, and I'd rather have Timber as the better defender of the two.
Right. So prediction time, Richard.
I'm going for a 2-0. I think we'll score a couple, and I don't think we'll then overextend. We'll say to them, "Come and try and do something."
Yeah, I was going to go 2-0 as well before I even asked you. But as a gentleman, I always let you go first.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see more goals scored, but this team are very good at managing a game once they go a couple up.
BX has got just what he's made a defense comment. Mascara and White on the right should be solid. It would be.
I don't disagree with you. It's just that White's coming back from injury, and we haven't seen the best of him yet because of that. And I think he'll get minutes tomorrow. It's whether he'll start him tomorrow. He might err on the side of caution.
So, guys, we have come to the end of this show. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Charles, BX, Gary, anybody who's been in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you to people in advance if you watch this later on. We did put this show together off the cuff, so but we enjoy it. One more comment from Charles before I say goodbye to everybody. Do you recall we thrashed PSV away last season? Don't think away thrashing is also pending for us. No, not yet. Not yet. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking at Club Bruges maybe.
You think about it, guys. The amount of clean sheets we've got at the moment, right? If David Raya keeps going the way he's going, that's the goalkeeper's gloves 3 seasons in a row. All right, he shared it last season, but that's 3 seasons in a row he's won the Golden Glove. Do you know what I mean? That's impressive. And we were all saying about Rambo. Don't get me wrong, I love Rambo, but for me, Raya's now proved himself.
And what you've got to remember, he isn't even Spain's number 1, is he?
No.
I mean, he's in the what I'd call. He's in the very good goalkeeper category, and then when he's having a good day, he goes to world class.
Mm-hmm.
But you've only got a few keepers better in him: Donnarumma, Courtois, Becker.
Yeah, but Donnarumma makes mistakes.
But Donnarumma is world class, and then on the bad
Becker's there as well.
Then on the bad day they drop down to very good, but they're consistently up that next step above.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of the show. You've been with Des the Enforcer and Statman Richard in the North Bank. Don't forget to give us a like, share, and subscribe on your way out. Thank you very much for your time today, Richard. It's been an absolute pleasure, mate.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you, everybody, for in the chat, everybody out in the social media world. Thank you very much. Don't forget to go and check out DWTT Gary. Don't waste a tweet even. Give him a like, a share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Love yourself. Love each other. Be good to each other. Peace. We're out of here.